Hey guys, it's the day before Thanksgiving, so I want to say Happy Thanksgiving. But again, if you're watching this in December or March or July of next year, pretty useless info. A lot of people having trouble with, before I start, please subscribe and hit the little notifications, because I do a live every Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Come in, join in, watch for a couple minutes, ask a question, maybe pay attention, maybe I can make you laugh. I have no idea. Again, come in and join. The more people, the merrier. More people, I go longer. It usually lasts about 25, 30 minutes, and then we're done. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to talk about CTRs versus SARs. So a CTR is a currency transaction report. A currency transaction report is not even a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. It's basically just if you either deposit cash of 10 grand or more, or receive cash of 10 grand or more, or you put a money order in, or something that's not really traceable, like a cash equivalent, they're going to have to file a report. Not a big deal. Thousands have done it every day. Maybe hundreds of thousands. I'm not sure. But anytime you put in cash or take out cash of more 10 grand or more, 10 grand. Now, what's interesting, if you take a 10 grand out and the fees make it where you're getting less than 10 grand, they don't file. Probably not even testable. CTR, not a big deal, not a crime, you're not in trouble. You just moved cash of more than 10 grand or 10 grand or more. They have 15 days to file it, and it's whenever cash goes in or comes out of a financial institution of more than 10 grand. 10 grand or more. I keep saying more than 10 grand. It's 10 grand or more. Now, you are supposed to tell the person we have to file a CTR. Because if they go, oh my God, don't put my money in, that's a red flag. And red flags usually lead to SARs if there's enough of them. A red flag is not an automatic SAR, but it is you might have to file one. In reality, the reps, you guys won't have to do this. It's a little higher up. Like, you'll just escalate it, and that's what you do. You'll escalate it up to your supervisor or principal. It's always there. And they will make a decision, and you are not allowed to tell your client that you're filing a SARS, because it's a suspicious activity report. Couple things. One, if it's some sort of suspicious activity of more than 3 grand or more, then you file it. You have 30 days to file it. And the reason you have 30 days to file it is because, remember, you're about to F that guy or girl's life up. Because basically that SAR is going to the Treasury Department or FinCEN or whatever the hell it's going, and they're going to be investigated. You are not allowed to tell them you did it. You're never allowed to tell them that you did it. It has to be a very enclosed thing. And again, you have 30 days to do it, so this way you can do a lawyer review and double check and make sure that you're not making it unfairly. The other thing is, if you go through the proper channels, you cannot be sued for filing a SARS. It's a deal. That's what they said. We want you to file them if something goes wrong. Now, there are exceptions to it if you work for a broker-dealer, and sometimes if it's something that you would normally report to FINRA anyway, then you don't have to do the SARS, as long as it's something that's going to be reported. So let's do a little recap. CTR, not a big deal. 10 grand or more, file it. You'd have 15 days to do it. Not even a big deal. A SARS, 3 grand or more, suspicious activity. Usually red flags trigger it. Like if the guy walks in with a suitcase of money, crinkled up money, and it's bloody or something, and he has no explanation why. Or he takes some money, he deposits cash, and then he wires it to like everyone like unrelated to him. Like if he starts sending it through the Isle of Man and and Cayman Islands and then Switzerland, and they're not going to related accounts, that could be a red flag. So then you might do that, which means hopefully it would escalate to a SARS. Well, hopefully not go to a SARS, but that's what would happen. I've had to file a couple. It's kind of harrowing because you know that once you submit it, you can't take it back, and that guy's going to get investigated or girl's going to get investigated. Equal opportunity offender. CTR, not a big deal. SARS, a big deal. CTR, 15 days. SARS, 30 days. CTR, you tell them. SARs, you don't. Okay, I hope I helped. Please subscribe and hit the little bell. I find a lot of people who watch my videos aren't subscribing. Come on, people. Subscribe. I'm begging you. Also, if you've made it this far, look in my descriptions. Hopefully it's there on this one. I have a couple things where I have books I like about the business, and then Achievable will help you pass the SIE. It's a great supplement for whatever books you have, and it's pretty freaking cheap. And cheap, is that even a word? Cheap. And I really should write a script because I'm just horrible at this. And they give you a free trial. Let me know if you do it. Have a great night and happy Thanksgiving or March, Easter, or March Madness, whenever you watch this. Good night.